Tonight on Apple Valley News Now live at 5, new information in yet another assassination attempt on former President Trump. We now know who the suspect is. Plus, on the run, until about an hour ago, we're learning more about a domestic violence shooting suspect in Othello. The late-breaking details are coming up. And a number of suspicious fires in Walla Walla have businesses on edge. Stacy?
And we've got mostly clear skies, a little overcast today, the final week of summer. I'll tell you how it's going to shape up coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening and thank you for joining us on this Monday. It is September the 16th and I'm Austin Reed. The Justice Department, FBI, U.S. Secret Service, and Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office holding a press conference today to provide an update on the investigation into the apparent assassination attempt of former President Donald Trump, which happened over the weekend.
We're here to announce that Ryan Wesley Routh, 58 years old, of Hawaii, has been charged by a criminal complaint in the Southern District of Florida with firearms offenses related to an incident which occurred yesterday at Trump International Golf Course right here in West Palm Beach. Routh was charged federally with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon and possession and receipt of a firearm with an obliterated serial number.
This is now the second time in a little more than 2 months that Trump's life was in serious danger. Washington correspondent Julia Benbrook has the very latest on the response today from U.S. leaders.
In an interview with Fox News Digital, former President Donald Trump said that President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris's, quote, rhetoric is causing him to be shot at. But in the past, the Democratic side has pointed to Trump for raising the temperature of contemporary American politics. Now, as both sides express they're grateful the former president is okay, they wait on the investigation to play out and continue on the campaign trail.
The FBI is investigating what appears to be an attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump at his Florida golf club over the weekend. Trump was not harmed in the incident. This is the second apparent attempt on Trump's life in a matter of months. The first one at a July campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. In an email to his fundraising list on Sunday, Trump said his, quote, resolve is only stronger after another attempt on my life, adding, quote, I will never surrender. In a statement shortly after the shooting incident, his political opponent, Vice President Kamala Harris, wrote, quote, I am deeply disturbed by the possible assassination attempt of former President Trump today. As we gather the facts, I will be clear. I condemn political violence. We all must do our part to ensure that this incident does not lead to more violence. President Joe Biden, who also quickly condemned the violence, spoke to reporters Monday morning.
Thank God the president's okay. One thing I want to make clear, the service needs more help. And I think Congress can respond to their needs if they in fact need more services. So I see what I'm talking about.
When pressed about what type of help they would need, Biden responded, I think we need some more personnel.
All right, thank you very much for that story, Julia Benbrook. In the meantime, in Olympia today, Governor Jay Inslee took a moment to address the attempted assassination attempt in Florida.
We want to speak against political violence, and the recent incident in Florida reminds us of the importance to speak against violence in all its forms. I know all of us share that viewpoint across the nation.
And of course, stay with us for updates. In other news, as of 12:01 a.m. Tuesday, the Oregon Department of Forestry will drop down to moderate fire danger due to moderating weather and precipitation. But officials there say fire season remains in effect for private, state, county, municipal, and tribal lands protected by the Oregon Department of Forestry. Burn permits are still required for burning debris in barrels. In southeast Washington, the fire danger level remains very high. All burning within DNR jurisdictions are still prohibited. This includes all campfires. Well, it is officially the last week of summer, so let's check in with our very own Stacy Lee. She joins us with a first look at how the weather will impact us weather-wise. Stacy?
Well, it's been looking overcast all day today, Austin, but not seeing a lot of rain unless you're near Dayton or just outside of Walla Walla's or active radar. A couple little tiny stray blips, a few sprinkles coming through just east of Tri-Cities, but overall we're going to stay dry, it looks like, tonight. 74 degrees on our Legends Casino sky cam. Winds are light at 5 miles per hour. There were some people out frolicking and playing around on the Columbia River just a little while ago. Again, soak in those last few days. Summer is almost over. Temperatures elsewhere around the area were in the 60s all the way into the 80s, so we're kind of a mixed bag of temperatures this evening. Tonight, look for lows down in the 40s and 50s. Pretty pleasant. A little on the chilly side. Might want to grab a coat if you're out late tonight. Here's our temperature trend for Tri-Cities and Hermiston. Our averages there typically around 81 degrees, but you can see those temperatures hovering just slightly below the average. Yakima and Walla Walla also have a similar average for this time of year, trending downward as we head towards the weekend. So mild night, cool temps, breezy tomorrow. Mild temperatures persist throughout the week, our final week of summer, and we could potentially see more showers headed our way by the weekend. I'll break it down coming up. Austin?
All right, Stacy. Well, just before 2 in the morning on Saturday, the Walla Walla Fire Department was dispatched to the 100 block of George Street for a fire threatening a house. Several fire crews and fires have recently started, and fire crews have been busy responding. 6 in the past 6 weeks in the industrial area north of Highway 12, past the police station. The cause is under investigation, but officials say it is suspicious. And because of the frequency and severity, the Walla Walla Fire Department says these fires have progressively gotten worse.
The significance of the one that we had on early Saturday morning involved a house, a shop, and quite a few cars. Initially, they were mostly in just like a couple little outbuildings and some vehicles, some broken down vehicles. So they're starting to get worse and worse.
Deputy Fire Chief Fred Hector says the fire and police departments are now working together to solve this. If you notice anything suspicious going on, the fire department says to call 509-527-1960. That is the Walla Walla non-emergency dispatch line. We'll have more on this coming up tonight at 6. Well, new tonight, a domestic violence assault suspect who was on the run has just been captured. Things all started last night at about 5:30 p.m. Franklin County Sheriff's deputies were dispatched to 9090 Sage Hill in Othello, where 2 people had been reportedly shot. The suspect is this guy, 28-year-old Daniel Martinez. He immediately left the area in a white Chevy Impala and was on the run since late this afternoon. But with help from the Moses Lake Police Department and the Grant County Sheriff's Office, Martinez was taken into custody without incident. 2 victims were taken to a hospital.
There's a history of domestic abuse. The victims were his mom and his stepdad. The dad was listed in critical condition, and the mom was listed as complex, but not critical.
The Franklin County Sheriff's Office will continue their investigation. Yakima police are asking for the public's help in finding a 17-year-old boy accused of killing his cousin earlier this year. Police say on May 24th, Diego Ramirez fatally shot his cousin, 24-year-old Jordan Brock, inside a home in the 900 block of Pleasant Avenue following an argument. Ramirez is now charged with second-degree murder, and police say he is a flight risk due to living in King County, where he also has a prior arrest for first-degree robbery. Anyone with information about Ramirez's whereabouts can contact YPD or provide an anonymous tip to the Yakima County Crime Stoppers. More than a dozen agencies in Washington state are receiving funds from the U.S. Department of Justice to help fight crime, including the Yakima Nation. The nation has been awarded a $1 million grant specifically to address gang and cartel-related drug activity and violent crime on the reservation. With that funding, tribal police will be able to dedicate up to 4 officers to assist local, county, and federal drug task forces. The money can also be used for additional investigative tools and resources.
So for stopping those drugs from getting onto the Yakima Nation and removing them from our community, we're doing so much to increase the overall public safety for everyone.
Authorities say since illegal narcotics and violent crime are driving factors in cases involving missing and murdered Indigenous people, this funding could help them reduce the prevalence of MMIP cases moving forward. The man accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students in 2022 has now officially been moved to jail in the metropolitan Boise area county. Brian Koberger's transfer yesterday came after an Idaho judge granted a motion by the defense to change the venue of his trial. Authorities said that Koberger's transfer was not made public in advance for safety reasons. Officials are not identifying specifically where in Ada County Koberger is being held. The murder trial will take place in Boise rather than the college town of Moscow. Upgrades are being made in Walla Walla. Flock Safety is a camera network law enforcement, and it's used to help solve crimes. The Walla Walla Police Department is now utilizing this automatic license plate reader system to get stolen property returned and get criminals caught.
In a sense, it's exactly what officers would do on routine patrol as far as running license plates and getting information back. The camera's just automatically doing it so the officer doesn't have to, and it gets more license plates checked versus manual.
The sergeant with the Walla Walla Police Department also says these systems are up in the community and there have already been results. Recently, there was a hit and run incident where the department was able to use the make and model of a suspect car and narrow down to find the party responsible. Then the department was also able to find the suspect vehicle in the theft of a high-end tool stolen from a local retailer using the cameras. They went live just a few weeks ago. And the city of Pasco is hosting a downtown Pasco engagement event on Wednesday this week. The meeting is about the downtown Pasco master plan, and it'll happen from 5 to 7 p.m. at Grace Kitchen. The event is a gathering and a platform for anyone in the community looking to make things better or point out any changes they would like to see. The city of Pasco says one of the things that they are trying to improve on is lighting in the area.
Some of the things that continue to come up are related to lighting. So how can we improve upon the lighting in our downtown, make things brighter, make them a little bit livelier, encourage more walkability, hopefully yield more customers with a brighter environment in our downtown.
Spanish translation services will be provided at the meeting to ensure all voices are heard. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now live at 5. It was a record-breaking year for the Benton Franklin Fair and Rodeo. What the numbers show this year coming up. Also, Pasco food trucks are in the spotlight again. We're going to explain what some regulations are. And Stacey will have your full first alert weather forecast as it is the final week of summer. Hang tight.
Backed by popular demand, it's Steve Hun Kia's 2 for $222, but only while supplies last during the summer clearance sale. If Steve Hun Kia can sell 2 new Kias for $222, imagine what you'll save on all-wheel drive SUVs, but only at SteveHunKia.com.
Dreaming of luxurious, wear-resistant carpets? With the kids back in school, now is the perfect time. At Floor & Home, you dream, we install. And this month, save up to 50% off carpets by Engineered Floors.
There are those who factor and those who don't. Nothing this good comes this easy.
Except Factor.
Fresh, never frozen meals ready in 2 minutes.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
Hit by a big truck? It could be from bad air hoses in the brake system. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, and at my law firm, we have a special team that knows how trucks work and what goes wrong. We know how to prove it was a truck's fault. Big truck insurance companies know that we have the experience and knowledge it takes to get you paid everything you deserve. Hit by a big truck? Our team knows truck wrecks and how to win for you. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the Big Truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Next, E.T.
TV's biggest night done right.
It's E.T.
At the Emmys. The fun, the fashion, and all the things you didn't see on TV.
I wasn't expecting that.
Next, E.T.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Dreaming of luxurious wear-resistant carpets? With the kids back in school, now is the perfect time. At Floor & Home, you dream, we install. And this month, save up to 50% off carpets by Engineered Floors.
Backed by popular demand, it's Steve Hun Kia's 2 for $222, but only while supplies last during the summer clearance sale. If Steve Hun Kia can sell 2 new Kias for $222, imagine what you'll save on all-wheel drive SUVs, but only at SteveHunsKia.com.
Judy Justice.
And I'm just getting started.
Weekdays at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
We're going to head to Pasco again. The city recently updating their mobile vending and public space regulations. The change increases the flexibility for mobile vendors like food trucks, allowing more locations for them to do business. The city of Pasco says that by increasing the spaces for those vendors, they made it easier for them to get more opportunities throughout the city, being able to take advantage of the Farm to Table economic development plan in the city is part of the change, but it also allows for more business growth.
Something that we wanted to help with our Pasco Specialty Kitchen, which is a commissary kitchen and an incubator that has spurred businesses throughout the Tri-Cities. And sometimes the next step is for them to get into a mobile vending shop, right, to be a food truck or a food cart. And so this was also another opportunity for us to allow them to have another avenue for new business creation in the city.
As of right now, the city says they are working on a mobile vending and food truck user's guide about how to start a mobile business and what the process looks like. New tonight, the Benton Franklin Fair Rodeo wrapped up its 76th year with cooler weather and record-breaking crowds. A total of 123,547 people attended the 5-day event. 163 people were employed directly by the fair, with hundreds more working for vendors and contractors. Officials say the fair and rodeo has an annual economic impact of $20 million in the county of Benton. The fair has also helped source 170,000 pounds of food for the Hunger Relief Network over the past 16 years. And graduates of Benton County Therapeutic Courts in August also received free tickets courtesy of the fair. And we have one more story. We're talking about Boeing, and we're going to get to that story in just a bit. Maybe we can take the video so I can... there we go. There's the video. We're talking about Boeing and workers at Washington facilities, there we go, are on the picket line as negotiations begin contract talks again this week. The strike started on Friday, so it's too early to predict the full financial impact. If it is resolved in about a week, it will barely be a blip on the company's bottom line. But if it stretches on for weeks, like 2008's 8-week-long strike, the hit could be substantial. The 2008 strike cost Boeing $1.2 billion. The embattled aircraft maker has lost $33 billion since 2019 due to various issues, including canceled orders and manufacturing issues. My apologies there.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And let's take a look outside. We are seeing some cloudy skies, and you can see way off in the distance a couple of maybe sprinkles coming down. May not even be hitting the ground tonight, but we are seeing that cloudy conditions. 74 degrees, winds light at 5. Our sunset tonight at 7:05. Going through the evening, we're going to be seeing, again, mostly cloudy skies, and I'm having a problem with my clicker. Let's see if that works. All right, give me 2 seconds. I got to change clickers for you here. Apparently my battery died, guys. It happens. It's live TV, so bear with me for 1 second. All right, we'll move on. Let's take a look at our weather pattern over the next couple of days. Again, we've got a cold front moving down from Alaska, a very high pressure low system. There it is, and that's going to bring us cooler air as that jet stream swerves way all the way down to Las Vegas. So you see the entire west coast on the cooler side for the next couple of days. In fact, we're going to have those cool temperatures over the next coming days. There's that low pressure system that's swirling around some activity where we could see a few stray showers tomorrow. Very unlikely, and if we do see anything, it'll just be in the form of a sprinkle or two. Wet in other areas. In fact, let's take a look at our futurecast tonight, where we see a couple of stray little showers, which probably won't materialize. Now, we are going to see heavy rain showers, especially to the east of Tri-Cities across the Blue Mountains. So just be prepared for the rain if you're heading in this direction. Overall, a little unsettled, cooler, but get ready for some breezy and gusty winds as that jet stream dips way below our area. That's going to allow those breezy to gusty winds to come in from the north and the west. So here's what it's looking like tonight. We're going to see those winds really picking up in the Yakima area. Tomorrow we'll see those breezy winds down in the Columbia Basin, the Columbia River Gorge, all through the region here as well. As we get into Tuesday afternoon, those winds pick up in the Columbia Basin and along the foothills of the Blues, especially here in Pendleton and down the Columbia River Gorge. So a little bit breezy, a little bit windy, and those cooler temperatures for our final week of summer. So some lingering showers mainly to the east of Tri-Cities tonight. Cool temps in the 40s and 50s all through the area. Tomorrow, small shower chances, seasonal with those breezy winds coming through and picking up in the evening. We'll start off with those light winds in Yakima tomorrow morning. 54 at the door at 8. A little bit on the cool side there with winds picking up in the afternoon. Similar situation for Tri-Cities. 50s, you'll see 70s by midday, and those winds really starting to pick up there. Walla Walla, that's going to be a little bit breezier throughout the day with a slight chance of showers in the morning hours. Hermiston staying dry but very breezy and gusty winds for us tomorrow. Here's that 7-day planning forecast. Those breezy winds, but pretty mild for the rest of the week. Enjoy some temperate, cool temperatures, and then a chance of rain starts to develop as we head into the weekend. Here's what it looks like in Ellensburg. Temperatures staying there in the 70s. Very gusty winds, though. Ellensburg should be seeing most of the wind all week long. Walla Walla, gusty winds tomorrow. Breezy on Friday with those rain showers developing on the weekend. In Hermiston, temperatures staying pretty mild. Close to 80 on Thursday, but dropping down into the mid-70s by the weekend. And in the Tri-Cities, looking good. We'll see 80 degrees Thursday. So really overall tomorrow, a little breezy and maybe overcast. Then we have sunshine. We get back to the weekend where we'll have a little bit kind of like we were this last weekend. Overcast, cloudy skies, maybe that muggy feeling with all the moisture moving into the area.
Real quick, my clicker didn't work. Your clicker didn't work. So do we need to like hit it? There we go.
Power.
Now we're in business.
Well, the batteries die occasionally.
Yeah, I know. What are you going to do? All right, coming up next on Apple Valley News Now at 5, we are going to be back with tonight's Spotlight. It comes to us from the Yakima School District. Stay tuned.
Josh Cobra, First Alert Weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks, making them America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of built Ford tough.
Roy Jones Jr. Boxing returns to Legends Casino Hotel September 19th as India's Mandeep Jangra is back and looking for another championship belt. This time, he's taking on undefeated Nicaraguan challenger Nilo Guerrero for a vacant NBA Junior Lightweight World title. Tickets start at just $40 and can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss Mandeep vs. Guerrero in a clash of unbeatens for the Junior Lightweight World title belt, plus other exciting bouts. September 19th at Legends Casino Hotel in Toppenish.
When you get hurt on the job, you never know if you're going to get paid by Labor and Industries. Let Bothwell and Hamill fight on your behalf for your workers' comp. We can often increase your compensation. The sooner you call us, the better. If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411 for a free consultation. Bothwell and Hamill.
Get 3.9% APR for 36 months plus $1,000 purchase allowance on a 2024 Cadillac Lyriq when you finance through Cadillac Financial.
You love the internet. But do you love your internet? Do frozen screens make your heart melt? Do buffering wheels give you butterflies? Didn't think so. You should meet Ziply Fiber. It's faster, it's friendlier, It's fiber. Ziply is fiber optic internet. That means no lag and no buffering. Gotta love it. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply. Plans as low as $10 a month.
Prostate cancer screenings can lead to early detection, which can help with successful treatments. There's more information at applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Prostate Urology Center, the full spectrum of urology care. Now accepting new patients.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks, making them America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of built Ford tough.
Check this out. It's time for tonight's Spotlight at 5.
That's right. Shout out to Wilson Harper, a senior at Davis High School in Yakima. The district says he was selected as one of only 26 students nationwide for the prestigious LL Rise program at MIT. It is a 2-week summer workshop where students learn to build small radar systems. Pretty cool stuff there.
Very cool.
Very
Final
high-tech.
weather. Yeah, right? Final weather with Stacy's next.
North Idaho's amazing Clark Fork River Delta on Fly the Northwest, Tuesday.
Car wreck? I'm here to help you.
I got T-boned at an intersection. Mariano got me about 50 times more than I thought I was going to get.
I did my best, and she got way more than she expected.
He is the guy.
Call 853-2222.
Looking for a new appliance but don't want to wait weeks for delivery? At Fred's Appliance, our Get It Today inventory makes sure you don't have to. Thanks to our fully stocked warehouses, we have a vast selection of appliances ready for you right now. From refrigerators to washing machines, ovens to dryers, you name it, we have it ready to go. No more waiting, no more delays. Just the appliance you need when you need it. Fred's Appliance. If we advertise it, we've got it. Visit any of our showrooms and get your new appliance today.
Fun and excitement are waiting for you at Wild Horse Resort and Casino in Pendleton. Try your hand at Vegas-style slots and table games, indulge in fine dining, enjoy restaurant amenities, or swing away on 2 championship golf courses. Find out what's happening with upcoming promotions, book hotel rooms, buy event tickets, and more on the new mobile app. App users get more chances to win through exciting pop-up promotions and exclusive app-only games. Download, play, and win today. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
If you'd rather be here or here instead of here, then you gotta start here with Honda, the most trusted brand on the road according to KBB.com. Honda's also the best deal on the road 10 years in a row. And that includes the award-winning Honda Passport and Honda Pilot, both winners of Car and Driver's Editor's Choice Award. And right now, well-qualified buyers can get the Honda Pilot with 2.9% APR financing. For details, see your Southeastern Washington Honda dealer.
Car wreck? I'm here to help you.
I got T-boned at an intersection. Mariano got me about 50 times more than I thought I was going to get.
I did my best, and she got way more than she expected.
He is the guy.
Call 853-2222.
Recently, Apple Valley News Now first alert weather forecast weekend thunderstorms.
But some viewers told us that their phone app predicted sunshine.
Well, the apps were wrong.
Trust Apple Valley News Now first alert weather.
Always on your side.
Your favorite judge is back in the courtroom with all new cases.
Hello? You got to get your story straight. What an idiot. Judy Justice is now in session right here.
Judy Justice.
And I'm just getting started.
Weekdays at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
Pac-12 football kicks off tonight as Stanford travels to Eugene's Autzen Stadium to face Oregon. The Cardinal battles the Ducks tonight at 4:30 on ABC and Cap KView.
And the fun part of the show, viewer photo of the day. Let's take a peek at that. Always catching great sunrises. That is from Alan. Our buddy likes to get out early. See, the early bird does get the worm. Thanks for that, Alan. Remember, you can share your weather photo. Use the QR code on the right side of your screen, or just simply go to applevalleyNewsNow.com. Click on the weather tab. Let's plan your day out tomorrow. A little bit cool in the morning hours, warming up to the 60s and 70s by lunchtime and staying rather cool. Going to be partly cloudy, but overall, I'm liking it. It's just those breezy to gusty winds tomorrow we'll have to deal with, especially in Walla Walla and the Kittitas Valley. A quick sneak peek at your 7-day planning forecast. Look at that. Temperature is pretty nice for that final day, or week, I should say, of summer. First day of fall officially on Sunday. So there you go.
It's coming. It's coming. All right, World News Tonight coming up next. We'll be back at 6, hoping your news is good news.
Have a good night.